Hello there, indeed. Hey Adam, how's it going, man? I've been live in time. It's crazy. Ooh. Okay, cool. Right. Let's crack on, I guess. Oh. Share the live. Let the people know I'm here. Share that. Bam. Okay. This is well weird, man. It's first ever live on YouTube. Haven't streamed in so long. This feels real strange. I'm very much used to being able to edit everything before I put it out. Kind of missed it though, to be fair. Kind of fun. Let's let some people know that I'm streaming. Oh, nice. Do you know what? I don't think I've actually watched Ancient Aliens like properly, which sounds terrible, but I want to give it a go at some point. You know what? I don't want to edit this photo first. I want to edit this photo first. This is what I want to edit. Bam. Look. Cool. Right. Let me just get this link out. Bam. We're good to go. We are good to go. Let's go link. That's what we're trying to do. Get this on there. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Get people clicking. Okay, easy. Right, let's have a little play around. It's so good, man. It has everything. It's everything I love. Alternative thinking, ancient history, and aliens. Literally a 10/10 program. Yeah, I've seen adverts for it, like a bunch, and I've seen like pictures of the guy or one of the guys that like runs it or is in it a lot, and I feel like I would enjoy it, but I just haven't ever watched it. I'm gonna point the window too. Ooh. Bam. Ooh. I'm also 100% just still in gym gear, but with this shacket over the top, so it doesn't look like I am just in gym gear. Right. Okay. What do I want to do? That's the question. Okay. Let's find a starting point. fine. This is going to be so different to the way I first edited it, like for sure, like 100%. Also, I think my mic can probably come up a little bit. I think, there we go. Let's bring my mic up a little bit as well. Music down, mic up a little bit. And we'll go from there. Oh. Cool. Okay. Playing around with those audios. Yeah, I might in a bit like go through like what these looked like pre this. Oh. Get a little cheeky oh Lord, falling to pieces here. It was so weird to just to be live on YouTube first time, man. I used to like jumping in on like Twitch and stuff and just like knowing who I'm coming into, having people aware of me, you know. I feel like I could do with some snacks. Okay. Just go here. One random fly in my room and it's gonna drive me insane. Okay, so let's have a little look. Okay, that's out. Bam. I've got this. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just like a proper unplanned live. I think in the future I need to actually let people know that I'm going live. But I just want to give it a test, see how it runs, see how the laptop runs, because that's been a bit of a pain in the past, trying to get this thing running properly. Okay, what do I want to go for? I kind of know what I want to go for. Boom. Right, okay, let's find a point. Let's find a starting point. Oh, that is not the starting point. No, I do kind of like this. Not as heavy as it is. I might do the lens. Oh, that's not what I want. I might do the lens correction. Oh, there's no lens correction. Not bad. Okay, cool. Let's go in with that then. Let's get her. I might later, when I'm not trying to blow my laptop up, run an AI to clear this man out, which I kind of think would have been cool to do the first time, but I was real bad at removing stuff from photos back then. Okay, let's do this. Adam, what's the Ancient Aliens about today? Cool. Right. Let's definitely bring these. Let's bring some highlights down. I remember the first time I edited this, and the highlights on the umbrellas were wild. Like, I have no idea why I thought like I didn't need to correct that. Also, I've definitely like lost a cable that I used to run to this camera, and drive me insane because the cable I'm running currently real tiny, real tiny. Right, let's. Okay, cool. Right, let's run one of these in. Let's try and bring that highlight down a little more. That's instantly so much better. Like, okay, cool. Oh, Ancient Samaria. Where are you watching it? What channel is it on? Are you watching it online? I feel like I need to give this like a little, maybe a little cheeky test at some point. Boom. Okay. I think the main focal thing here is we want to be bringing a horror out, right? So the very first time I like ever edited this, as I say, like I'm going to point, like you can see, I left this way too overexposed. So I think just by bringing the highlights down like this much compared to where they were, like it makes a bit of a difference. I'm going to see if we can like maybe bring the exposure down a little bit. Nice. Okay. And I'm going to bring the saturation up a bit, probably not that much, but I do want the color popping on them a little bit more, you know. I know that like my point is for you to be looking here, but like it's not the end of the world to have more than one thing to look at. I also think in the original one, I got rid of some of these signs. I need to double check. I'm probably going to get rid of this sign again. But I don't know. Maybe I don't mind the green exit sign now. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, hello. I do want to bring some of these shadowy elements in. Like there's obviously like a few little shadows and highlights up in here. I wouldn't mind having some of the shadows be darker. I think actually before I do anything, I want to get her to a point where I'm happy with how she looks. I'm gonna bring her highlights up a little bit. Because I mean, it's obvious you know where I want you to look. It's here, but I just want to do it in a way that. One of the things I did love about this photo, and I think I didn't notice it when I took it. When I took this, it was like 2 years ago. So for me, just seeing like this moment where there was no one like in this street, because this is in Camden Market, and if you're ever there, like it's so busy. It's always like this 10 seconds, 20 seconds before I took this photo, there was just people like everywhere. And so having this moment where like everyone cleared out was so sick. And one thing I only noticed like recently, which I love, is this arrow is just pointing at what I want you to be looking at, which is quite cool. So it's just like this extra like little like, hey, by the way, this is your subject. Is what makes me kind of want to get rid of this, but I love that kind of green, and like I don't know, the like the exit sign of it gives me like Fallout vibes. I have no idea why. But yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so let's have a little play around with her. I think, in all honesty, she could be a little. She's definitely not needs to be that sharp. That's what happens when you slip your mouse. You might also sometimes see me like go to the end of something and come back, and it's because I want to see like where my 100% of that is compared to nothing, and then I can figure out where I want to be in the middle. Sometimes like when you're coming up slowly, you can't really see that change, so I kind of want to be like, this is the maximum. Cool, okay, so now we know we kind of want to be like around here, you know. It's like, that's obviously too much, that's super dead. Actually, I don't really think there's much of this that's needed, to be honest. I'm kind of liking the change so far. Like, let me know what you guys think. It'd be really fun to like repost these, and I think when I'm finished or like I'm happy with a photo, I'll get my Instagram up and I'll just show you like how it looked when I last edited it, and we can kind of like decide, I guess, which one's better, which one's hopefully better. Also, if you're watching and you've never seen me before, hi, I'm Steven. I like taking photos. I run around with the camera everywhere I go, and occasionally I live stream. This is my first live stream on YouTube, so if we have any problems, sorry. If the music's too loud, let me know. If the voice is too loud or too low, let me know. I'll make the tweaks. Also, if you got any thoughts on how I can edit an image, chat me. Let me know. I love doing streams like this because there's no like stress to it. Like when I'm trying to do stuff for a video, trying to do stuff for like someone, I feel like, oh god, I can't talk much, I can't do much. Like I'm just trying to get the edit done. But when I'm just editing like this, it's just for pure fun, you know, just to practice my editing. Okay. Right. I am already somewhat happy with this. I still for 100% this is still a bit too. Honestly, I can probably bring it down here, I think. What about if I... Okay. Bloody hell. I still want it to be pretty bright up there. Like, I love that it's colourful, but I don't think there's too much I can really pull back from this, which is a bit annoying. It's one of those things that, like, I'd shoot it differently now. I'd like expose it slightly differently. But hey, I think I'd had a camera like I think I shot my A6000. I'm almost certain I'd had this camera for about 2 months. Hey, PC photography, how's it going? What kind of thing? When people ask me for basic tips on photography, I think the first thing is like, do you know what your kind of style is? Like that is like the biggest thing, because when you start editing, like you'll mess around with things and you won't know what you want, if that makes sense. Like this is gonna sound like a really bad tip, but like let me get to the end. When you figure out your style, that's when you can kind of like get tips, if that makes sense, because you know what you're looking for. Like before that, I think any tips that people give you is kind of just like their editing style being like given to you. One of the things I think I probably will say is that like if you I'm just trying to think of like the best way to word it. I think first of all, like know what your subject is, and think about how you can edit it to make that subject be the thing that stands out. Like you kind of want to have that already happen when you take the photo, but there's ways to bring it up afterwards, you know, like either giving like degrees of separation between the background and your main subject, or having a slight vignette on your image. But like, yeah, if you like, let me know what your kind of photography and your style is, and then maybe we can go from there. So would you say a lot of editing is trial and error for myself? 100%. The reason I say it like that is that when I first started, like I was just I was trying to find my style by like copying other people's style, and like that doesn't work. So I was like editing. I wasn't learning how to edit. I was editing based on what I'd seen other people do, and I didn't really understand like what they were doing. I was just like, oh, I like the way that looks, so I'll do it. But like when I just sacked that off, someone said to me when I first started streaming on Twitch like ages ago, someone said to me like, just play around with things, figure out like, I wonder what this looks like, I wonder what this looks like, and then you'll see like, oh, this is a good thing for me, or and I really don't like that. And like even now, like I edit images, and sometimes I'm just doing a thing to find out whether I like that or not. Even when I'm on live stream, like sometimes you'll just see me try a thing that's completely out of left field and it'll look terrible, but I'm like, I've learned that I don't like that, or I learned that I like 10% of that. The best thing you can do is edit everything, and even if you take a photo and you don't like the photo, just use it to edit it. Just edit it and find out like what works for you, what your style is, and just learn basically like what you can do in your chosen editing software. Obviously mine's Lightroom. Learn what things do, how you can make subtle changes to certain things. You can always, I like to start with a couple of presets that I've like tweaked to make more my own, and then I go from there, so I can kind of like, I know in my head kind of what I'm thinking. I find the right kind of preset for what I want, and then I go from there. Oh god. Okay, right, so I've taken the highlights down a lot out of this, but I actually might take these shadows out because I don't want it to be, I do want the highlights down for the top bit, but not a crazy amount. Okay, let's go. Bam. Right, let's have a look. How do I want to do this? I think actually I normally like add a vignette at the very end if I'm going to do it, but I think because I'm trying to figure out a way to have without having to take all of these out of the mask, I'm just trying to think of a way to do what I want to do, which is hard to describe, but in my head I know what I mean. I just started doing a Lightroom. So apparently I can't read today. I just started using Lightroom, and I was doing an online course, but prefer to watch YouTube to help me learn. Yeah, 100%. I was watching people on Twitch. I still watch people on YouTube. Not as much now, but in the beginning I really did. I've done like, I've never done a single course for Lightroom or for anything. I've just taken a load of photos and edited a load of photos, and I love it because you don't really stop learning, if that makes sense. It's pretty cool. What kind of photography do you do? Right, okay, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to add a little bit of this because I think that will help slightly with what I'm thinking of doing. Cool. And then I can go back and change what I wanted to change, because I think at the moment like it's cool that she stands up, but I think she like stands up too much, like it looks like edited for her to stand out, and that's cool to some point, but not a crazy amount. Let me just see. Okay, cool. Yeah, I reckon the highlights can come up a little bit. I might bring the saturation up like the tiniest amount as well. I want to make like a lot of subtle changes that just like push you to look directly at her. She's central anyway, which is weird because now I actually like a lot of these are older photos, but like now my subject's very rarely ever in the center of the frame. It's so weird, like how much that changes. I'm mostly interested in street and architecture. Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, you'll see me mainly edit street, and you'll see me mainly record videos on street photography. So hopefully I can be of some form of help through here and maybe videos. Right. Okay. I know I want to get rid of this. My brain is so like ADHD when it comes to editing. Think about like the 7 things I want to do, and then I can't just do them in order because I'm too busy trying to think about all of them at the same time. Hello, music. Okay, cool. Music is back. Right. Oh, a song. I always focus on the details. Me too, bro. That's what I do. That's what I do. What I do. Yeah. So before you joined the live, I actually said that when I took the photo. This is like how early days it was for me doing photography. Like I didn't even think about it. It was literally like only like a month ago that I was looking at re-editing some photos, and I saw this and I realized how much it's just being like, hey, there's your subject. So it's like this is like the happiest accident. Right, I'm gonna try, and I don't know how much this is gonna make my stream lag, and I'm hoping it doesn't, but if it does, I'm really sorry. Right, hang on. Okay. Also, yeah, tell me if any of the music gets a little too loud. Some of these songs are louder than others. Also, if you get bored of me editing one photo for too long, tell me, and I'll move on to another one. I'm not in any particular rush to get these done. I think I like number one. Number one could stick. In the line of that arrow, I think what I might do is make the arrow darker, make it more prominent. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You don't really need to update too much, but okay. Cool. That's good. It's quite nice, actually. When I used to stream on Twitch... Sorry, I'm looking over here because I'm just making sure it isn't too laggy. If I did anything like this, it would just, like, shut my stream down. But this is nice. It's nice that this doesn't happen now. One of the reasons I stopped streaming, actually, so if it's going to be alright, I'll keep streaming. Right. Let's make this arrow. Hello. Thank you. Let's make this arrow like a little more prominent. Let's see what we can do from here. Okay, are you going to pull it just through? I do have like a stylus and a tablet, which I might start using in a bit, but okay, sick. Okay, cool. Right. Let's just do the real obvious thing here. I'm just gonna make it a little darker. Nothing crazy. I think it. Yeah, I think that I like that. What do you guys think? Just like it's just really subtle, but like it's just being like over there. I love that sign. It's kind of a distraction, but I don't want to get rid of it. Part of me, I think old me would like, you'll see as well in like some photos that I edit today, I only liked having like one subject in my photos. That's changed a lot now. Like now I don't mind so much having like a random bunch of people in there. You turn this off for a bit. I mean, let's have a, what do we think? That was the image. This is it currently. I think we could do something with maybe the shadow on the flooring. I kind of like the shadows over here. But like, what do you guys think so far? I think we're nearly there. I don't think it needs a whole lot. I think I might maybe get rid of this sign here. Just because it doesn't, it's not super distracting, but like, it is like in eye line for me of where I want you to be looking, if that makes sense. I might bring a linear in. Do you know what? I've turned that fan off thinking I was alright, and now I'm really warm. Okay, cool. So let's bring one in from the bottom. Just to kind of like here. Doesn't need to be anything wild. I just want to maybe like bring the shadows in a bit at the front. I think I like that. Because like I don't want to like use too much dehaze, not dehaze, vignette. But let me just turn this camera up very slightly because I'm just going to lean back a bit. There you go. No, I still exist on camera. But I've missed like having conversations on stream. It's been some time. I think like to start. I mean, saying this is the first time I've streamed this year isn't a big thing considering it's only Feb. I don't think I streamed. I think last time I streamed was like 6-7 months ago, which is wild to me. I might bring some of these highlights back up a bit. I might. There you go. I like it being darker. I just don't want it to be too dark. Like, I don't want it to feel... Yeah, I don't want it to feel ridiculous. What's the clarity going to do for the cobbled street? See, I quite like that. I might bring it up a little bit. I might just give the whole scene a little bit more texture as well, like the tiniest touch. Okay, cool. I love that like she isn't like wildly different in this, which is great. Okay, let's have a little look at what we can do if there was any different colouring in the shadow. Ooh. Sometimes I like to just add like a little bit of a lighter tone in the shadows, just to go against this. Actually, I mean, this is one thing you say about tips. Get good. End of. There's your tips. Get used to using the color grading. I am still so bad with it. I have really, in the last like month or two, excuse me, that is not the right image. I've really just started getting used to using color mixer and color grading, and it makes so much of a difference. Like, just I sometimes just like making the tiniest change here. Can we go up without you, Nikki? Like, to me, that's such a tiny difference. But I just love that, like, some of the orangey areas just very slightly change. Oh, there was quite a lot. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Okay, good. That's to be the best tip ever. You're welcome. You know, I'm glad you can make it to the stream so I could just give you the best tip ever. Just get good. You know, that's it. If you want to be good at something, just get good. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I was really hoping to, and I don't know if I can. Yeah, still not going to do it. It's weird. So I had this fully set up for chat and everything on Twitch. But I mean, like, a chat overlay is not really needed here, I guess. But I might figure it out. Might. But yeah, have a look at the color grading for sure. What are you thinking of the edit so far? Like, what do you think? What are we missing? I quite like how it's gone, to be fair. It feels like natural shadows, with like that kind of like light blue tint in the shadow now. We can see like all of these now, which is way nicer. I might actually go back. I might just bring this vignette back a bit because it's actually, if I get rid of it, what are we saying? Yeah, it only needs to be a little bit. Ooh. My mouse skills today are bad. Okay, I am going to take the... Do you want to load? It would be really helpful. Thanks. I am gonna take the shadows off her very slightly more. Not that much. Just like a little scooch more. Just a little up the slider. Bam. Yeah, I love that. Okay, I actually think I'm pretty happy. Let's play a little game called how did I edit it last time? Let me find it on my Instagram quickly. Come on, keyboard, you can do it. There we go. No, that is not how we spell Insta, my guy. That's not how we spell Insta. Okay, can we make that that size? Yeah, we can. Cool. Okay, we've got... Oh, bro, this might take a min to find. This was posted time ago. Ooh. Bam. I love how there were so many like little clips that came out of Twitch from me just saying silly things. I go back, I'm like, I'll just be on YouTube. I won't say weird things, it'll be fine. Literally, hey, how can I be better at things? And my answer is just get good. It's just so stupid. Right, okay. I can promise you I'm getting there nearly. Look, in fact, actually, I'm just going to show you because then it's probably less boring than you just staring at a screen and not doing anything. Oh, look, when I change my setup. Oh, lovely. No, that's not it. That was a video I made out of it. It's got to be coming up. It's got to be coming up. I love that photo. I lost the raw for that photo. Otherwise, I'd re-edit that for sure. If I miss it and you see it, like, shout. There'll be a 20-second delay, but at least I know it'll be in the last 20 seconds of scrolling. Yeah, I think these photos are like around the time. Surely. Come on. Come on. We've got to nearly be there. There we go. Okay, cool. Right. So this is how I did it last time. Against how I've done it this time. Let's just make this... No, come on. You know how to use the internet, Stephen. You've done this before. Obviously, it's like slightly blurry. But you see what I mean? Like, it was so blown out up here. And that's what really... Oh, do you know, I didn't even get rid of that sign last time. Oh. I might get rid of these chairs actually as well, thinking about it. Like, if I can, I think that would be way better. But yeah. Do you know what? That was really weird. I don't know if you saw it as well, but like here it just said, for me, it just said, love you. And I was like, and I scrolled across, it said, love your alleyway shots. It's like, yeah, that's more normal from a person I don't know. Yeah, I think I might get rid of that chair, actually. I'm way happy with how it is now. I think that's considerably better. Right, let me minimize that down. Let's Let's actually close that down. We don't need it. Chrome running all the time, just destroying my RAM in the background. I think we are going to, as I say, like maybe like bring it up very. Oh, we want like minimal change there. Cool. Cool. I actually love that. Okay, cool. I think the last change here is we. Bam. I'm going to get rid of that frame, this little bit here, I think. See what it does. Ah, lovely. I think that's better. Oh, that last one maybe is the one too. Yeah, it's got to be that one. Okay, cool. I think that's where I think that makes a difference there. I also think I'm going to maybe get rid of this chair. It'd be quite cool to like. I might post on Insta after this, like a before and after of everything that I edit on this stream, because it'd be quite fun. Bam. Right. Okay. So, is that just giving her a random arm? Has it affected her arm, or are we okay? It is just giving her random arms. Okay, I will just deal with the chair. I can deal with the chair. That's fine. Let's just like bring it down a bit. Let's just take away a bit of the light from it. Let's bring its highlights down so it's less obvious. And then I think we'll be okay. Okay, yeah, you do a little update. I think after this, the next thing I'm going to do, like, I don't mind if you guys pick, but I think the next thing I'll probably do is run through the car photo that popped up for like a second before this. Right, let's just pick up the thing. Hello, music. Oh, this is the one that's got really long outro silence, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's just get this there. Ooh, I feel like I need a colder drink. I also feel like I could do with a snack. I mean, it's 10:30, but does that mean I can't have a snack? I think the answer's no. I think it doesn't mean that. I think it means I definitely can have a snack. I'm 30 goddamn 3. Right. How much can I bring this down without it being weird? Do you know what? I think that's okay. Oh. I think that's not too weird. I think if I bring the texture of it down as well, so that it's just a bit blurrier. Whoa, that's too much. Yeah, I think that works. It's just less prominent, I think. That works for me. Cool. Okay, that's good. My fear is that it was going to look really weird, but actually I quite like that. Nice. I actually think that's sick. I'm actually well happy with that. I might yeah. Do I want that? Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Okay, right. Sick. I'm actually well happy with that. That's a banger. Alright, even if I say so myself. This photo is not a banger from the get-go. It is badly taken. But I love the composition of it. Although I do love this one. I'm kind of tempted to redo this one. I'm wildly torn. I don't really know which one I want to do here. Let's have a look. Do I want to do this one, or do I want to do... Maybe I'll just work from this way in. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just work from here. I don't know, I do quite like this one. Maybe I'll have a little play around with this one. Okay, so from the start, let's have a little play around. Ooh, kind of like that. Kind of like that. See, I do kind of like that one. It's a bit too like orange and blue for my real liking. Do you know what? I reckon that could have been sick as a black and white photo. The very first time I edited it, I didn't do it as that. I don't know. Part of me thinks it could be. Excuse me. What am I feeling? Oh, do you know what? I don't dislike that. Okay. Okay. We can do... Maybe this one? Maybe that as the start? Oh, 160. It's too over. I do... Oh, hello. Hello. I got some... This is not a tool what I'd be used now, but I got some... oh my god, that actually... I kind of actually love that. There's a film stock called Aerochrome, and it makes all your greens like a pinky color, and they don't make it anymore. But this, I got like a bunch of presets. Couldn't remember the word that was in front of me. And Lucian, I cannot wait to use some of that. I want to find like the right photos and try and shoot them, imagining that I was shooting Aerochrome, and then come back and edit them to look like Aerochrome. This or this or this. I quite like the warm, but I definitely some blown out highlights. I'm gonna start here. This is how I feel. Also, I say I'm talking about film, like I have a box of film from Analog Wonderland here, and some film up there for a couple of upcoming projects / videos. So if you're not subscribed, shameless plug, subscribe. That'd be wonderful. Thanks. Many loves. Right. That's a bit too salty. I put electrolytes in here, and maybe put a little bit too much electrolytes in here. Okay, right, cool. So, PC photography. If you still here, my guy, this you get to see from the ground up of how I start my things. So, for me, my first point of call, always, like every single time, well, 90% of the time, is hello. is make the masking work, and if it doesn't, move it over and try it again. Okay, just give my Lightroom some time to completely break down. Ah, he's still here. I'm saying he. I apologise. I don't know your name, or whether you're a he or she or a they or anyone. But you're still here, and I'm glad. Okay, so we've got... okay, cool. It did come up with it this time. So I would normally start with just getting my subject. Just roughly, like Lightroom's pretty good at figuring out what the bloody hell you're trying to do. Paul. Okay, cool. Hey, Paul. Paul, just answer me a question. Did you see my live announcement on Instagram, or did you just find this live on YouTube? Just out of interest, just because it's my first one, so I don't know if people are actually gonna see it in general on YouTube, or whether it's just people that already know who I am from Insta. Okay, cool. Let's go here. So, I normally grab my subject, and then I'll do it again because I was just chatting. Let me just delete that. So I would then normally duplicate and invert the mask. So I'm just getting everything behind my subject. I think it's a really good starting point. Like, it's not the best way to do it, but it's a good starting point. And the reason I do it is so, like, looking at this image currently, I know that everything here is a bit too blown out, and I want this person here to be in light, and I want the stuff, so I'm using my hands again, I want this person here to be in light, I want the shadows to be darker. So, like, one of the instant things I can start with is I can bring these highlights down in the background, right? And it's not a huge thing, but just like that difference there, it's just a good starting point for me. Like, I know there's too much like on the highlights. Let's bring them down. Let's see what goes from there. I also like to, just when things are a bit too bright, just like tap in a little dehaze, and you'll see that like the only thing that really changes from that is like up around here. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Thought I'd jump in and watch. Well, thank you very much for being subscribed for a while. It's cool that it's sending the notifications out. I love that. I'm hoping to do like more stuff like this, man. And I also thinking about trying to rig up like a way to go out and do like a live while I'm out shooting street. Okay, appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. But yeah, I'm thinking, I'm trying to figure out a way where I can like rig it up that I can like live stream, or have someone live stream for me, even just from my phone or whatever, while I'm out shooting. Like, I think that'd be great. I'm sure she'll hear this from downstairs and not think this is a great idea, but I might see if I can get Sarah to be the person just like filming for me on a phone while I go around taking some photos. I think it'd be fun to be able to like show my process like raw, unedited, and yeah, just get out and take some photos. But I think for now it'd be cool to, you know, do a few more lives, edit some stuff for the first time, maybe do some tutorials and stuff, like whatever people want to see. So yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, so the haze, obviously normally it is for removing haze or adding haze to photos, depending on what you want to do. One thing I'll say, Paul, is at the very beginning, people will dehaze the hell out of their skies. You'll think it looks good. Not you personally, but a lot of people do think it looks good at the beginning. They're wrong. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I have done the same thing. I will show you what I mean. This would be a really bad time for people to come into the live while I'm just doing this. Oh, awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's nice. Like, I love to do this because, like, when I streamed on Twitch, I became an affiliate on Twitch like pretty quick, but I had like a really segregated like group of people. So like I had people that followed me on Twitch, and then that was it. And there was a little bit of a bleed between the things that I actually enjoy doing, which is like YouTube and this, YouTube and Instagram. And then there was everyone else. So like doing it here would be quite nice because I can kind of like bring together people that actually watch my videos. I can be like, hey, give me the feedback, tell me stuff, you know? So yeah, what I was going to say is a lot of people come in here, they go to their sky and they're like, wow, this sky looks really good. Do you know what would make it look better? Is if there was more distinction between the clouds and the sky. And sometimes unless your name is James Popsis, and if you don't know who that is, go check him out. He's an awesome photographer. Sometimes that you're right, but most of the time that's wrong. So what people will do is they'll just do this. Need more traffic cones. Oh, Jono. I do actually have. Hang on. Wait right there, you handsome human. Do I have? God, this would be embarrassing if I said I did and I didn't. Yeah, I do. Look, I still have one. It's sitting on. There you go. It's sitting on this little Nikon that really, one, needs to clean, and two, could do with working. How you doing, Jono? Ugh. Also, I love how I was talking about how there was people that watched me on Twitch, and then you come in with a joke from Twitch. But yeah, sorry, Paul. So I was saying, like, people will come in and they'll just overly dehaze their stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a really tough one to do on this photo because I actually don't hate dehaze on this." But like when people have like a really sunny one or anything like that, it will be too blue or too amber or anything like that. Happy now seeing the traffic cone. Good, man. And your face. Oh, stop it. But yeah. Right, let's go back to the thing I was actually editing. Also, Jono, you remember this photo, right? One that I think I sent it to you after I did it the first time, and was like, this is the first time I've taken a photo and I actually love it. But I decided to redo it in this stream, and I think like it's way better, this edit. It's way more natural and it's way more fun. When I re-edit them at the moment, I'm just gonna go through and like compare them after. Right, what were we editing? What was happening here? It was this one. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, apologies. Oh, I literally can't human again. I don't know what's happening here. I missed you re-editing, so can you re-edit it again exactly the same way? Yeah, here you go, look. Here's it. Here's what it was. Here you go. I'll do the world's quickest edit. Ready? And bam. There you go. You are welcome. I hope that was everything you wanted and more. Bam. Bam. Okay. So let's carry on as we were. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, Paul. Like, so I come in. That for me personally, I try and give that separation between my subject. This one already, like you can tell that the background has got a good little blur. If only all editing was that fast, 100%, man. If all editing that was that fast, I'd be putting out a YouTube video a day. So yeah, we've got a nice little bit of like a natural blur behind anyway, which is quite handy. It already gives that like that bit of separation. We've come in here, we've put a little bit of dehaze on. And you'll mainly, if you watch like around here up the top, you'll see where that changing actually happens. It's like, oh, hello, wrong way. Just to make it over the top. This is what you see about the sky there as well. People dehazing, like, oh, the sky looks blue. It's like, yeah, it looks fake blue. But like a little bit of a touch there just helps to like bring the roofs back to a normal color, get a little less of that light as well, which is handy. Oh, ow. Oh, pinch me arm. Now, one of the things that like, you want to make sure you do, and this is again like from my personal experience, is it's really easy to like bring back everything in the background and be like, cool, this is starting to look a bit better, blah 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 blah. But then you don't remember that you do really need to like bring the light down a little bit on your subject as well, because you don't want them to be like as bright as it was at the beginning. and everything in the background set to like a normal level, and then they just look like superimposed effectively on the image. Still here, by the way, just changed to Modern Family. Dude, Modern Family is so good. I might rewatch the whole thing again. And also, Jono, I'm thinking about rewatching Parks and Rec and The Creek, that I'm not going to say the person name of, just in case YouTube thinks I'm actually swearing when I'm not. Okay, so and then what I like to do is I want to get my subject looking like exactly how I want them to look, and then I'll make the changes to the background afterwards. So let's come in here. Sometimes I like to use a little bit of texture on here. Not like a crazy amount. I do feel like this could be she could be a little sharper. I'm in the middle of a Creek rewatch. Oh, it's so good. What number rewatch is that? Like how many times round? I reckon I've rewatched it at least 4 times all through all the seasons. Bam. Okay. Right. Okay. It's a tough one with this one, because I remember like when I first edited this one, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it then, and I'm not sure what I want to do with it now. I know I want the shadows to be shadowy, but like not all of them. You think it's your third go round? You have to watch it all over again then, just to really, you know, get on my level. Which is weird considering you showed me the show and I've watched it more times now. There we go. That's where I'm feeling it was wrong. Okay, so I'm going to bring the exposure down a little bit. That's one thing as well, Paul, that I'll say is a lot of people like, and this might not be the same for yourself, but like, again, I'm just going to keep spouting information to you from like my experience. I didn't ever play around with exposure. I would basically leave it being like, oh, if I drop that down, it'll be too dark, it'll be too light. Actually, no, do it. It's great. And also get used to like exposure values on your camera and stuff, and using them to get that right in camera. That's a question actually, Paul. What do you shoot with, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what's your rig? What's your setup? And also not for Paul but for Jono. I don't know if you're interested, but if you are and you want to come, there is a photography show happening on the 8th of March in London at the XL. And I'm going with Dave, who you know, and my friend Joe, who is also a TOG. So that should be fun. We're basically going to go, I'm going to vlog the whole thing, but we're basically going to go drink beer and take photos, and then like afterwards we're going to go out in London and just take a few shots around in the evening. Okay, cool. So I actually quite like that. I might bring the exposure down a little bit on the background as well. That's too much. That is too much. That is too much. Maybe just the tiniest bit like that. Yeah, I definitely prefer that. I think the blacks could be blacker, like the shadows. Okay, so if I get rid of the yellow on the color grading, I actually kind of like how that is. What are we doing for blue highlights, with or without? With is actually fine. I actually don't mind that. What are we doing if we change midtones? You know what? Do I want to like a blue midtone as well? I think I maybe do. So sometimes with the color grading, I'll put it to like an okay-ish level, and then I'll just spin the wheel when I think I've got everything else how I want it, and then I'll just come in and be like, where do I want? And I actually kind of like having it like there, but I want it lower. Yeah, I actually quite like that. It's getting. Then again, another part of me is like, I could bring the highlights to be warmer, but there's just too many. There's a face I didn't think I'd see tonight. Well, you did. Here I am. Is this what I want? Is that what I want? I think it is what I want. Am I correct to believe that by the last name of Mead, you are the man I'm thinking you are? Oh, and Paul, thank you very much for all of the likes on the catch up. I have you back on here as well. And do you know, I knew I recognised the PC dot photography. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Hey, how you doing? How have you been, sir? I love this. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into streaming, man. I just think I'll stream over here and like keep everything in the one place, I guess. Also, it seems to run better here. Twitch was really like destroying the ability for my computer to work. How have you been, Frank? Been a little while. I was saying earlier on in the stream that it's been some time since I last streamed. Have you had a good Christmas and New Year and all of that? Right. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've been better, man. I hope whatever you're going through gets sorted. Well, if it helps and you can take your mind off of it, let's have a chat here. Let's have fun. You will also do I recommend YouTube for streaming. This is the first time that I have streamed on YouTube. Do I recommend it in general? Yes, mainly because I post here. But so far, yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's like I don't want to be like 100% do it because I haven't. As I say, it's my first time. But so far, yeah, it's fun. Like it feels less. I don't know. It feels less pressury than Twitch for me, if that makes sense. Like for me, when I was doing Twitch, it felt like I had to be on for a certain amount of time for Twitch to like recommend my stuff, and like I didn't do anything else there, and so it felt like the streams had to be so good and so on point because that was the only thing you'd see of me. Whereas like people here, unless they just come in for their first time, know who I am because of my videos or have come from my Instagram. So for me it's like here I feel less stress about the stream. I feel like I can just more chill out and chat because like people already know who I am, what I do and that kind of thing. If they don't, like there's a backlog for them to like look at, kind of figure me out rather than having to like work out who I am through a stream. But yeah, if you stream on YouTube, let me know. I'll be in on the streams. I'll just be moving everyone that I used to speak to and my community from Twitch to over here when I'll be streaming here. Mama has undiagnosed dementia. Oh man, I'm really sorry, man. That's tough. So Xmas was different. We spent 3 days over Christmas and New Year's on days out because that's what she wanted. That's the thing, like when that kind of thing happens, you just kind of go into that full like you go to that sorry, I just laughed at what Jono just said. You go into that full kind of like, what can I do to make the person going through this thing enjoy the time that they have where they're gonna like be not making sense of it, but like have their full like function, I guess. But yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. That's tough. You better take the switch tone down. I'll print you a YouTube one instead. Yeah, if you could just take this down. Oh, it's only Velcroed on. But there you go. It's never happened. You could just print me a YouTube one instead, and I'll just slap it up there. All right. I'll come collect it ASAP. Frank, I've been thinking about YouTube. Do it, man. Are you thinking? Oh, I've got to try and put this back on now. Hang on, please hold. Cool. Are you thinking for streaming or for videos or for both? What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? Also, just putting it out there. Maybe if you start doing videos, maybe I take a little trip down to the New Forest and we film a little video together, man. This year, there's a few people I've already lined up to shoot with, and I am stoked to just shoot with as many people as possible. Oh man, I've missed streaming. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I'm just gonna stream all the time. The New Forest Generations family members day out. Me and my parents, them and their parents, plus me and my grandparents. That's awesome, man. I love that. I don't have that much like family integration all the time. But yeah, that sounds really nice. The New Forest is a nice place to do it as well. It's a beautiful area. Right. Do you know what? You know when when you start an image and you just you get somewhere and you kind of I do like this, but I'm blanking. I'm blanking on how I want to finish this. I think one thing I might actually have a little play around is maybe this one. Yeah, that's cool, man. The thing is, we can just figure it out. We could plan it with plenty of time and work around a schedule that works for you. We can figure something out. It's easy. It's okay. We can chat and figure out something that works. Easy peasy for you. Let's get this leveled out. That feels, I don't know, it feels not straight. It's weird. The skyline is, but the beach isn't, and I don't know which one I want to be right. It is that one. It has to be that one. I don't know if I love it more, but it's got to be that one. But when I last edited this, I think I literally just made it dark, real dark. So let me just find a kickoff point, and I'll go from there. And yeah, Jono, what are you thinking? If we get a little red and white number, maybe a little play button above here. Work your magic, baby. To be fair, you could it's basically the exact same print. I could just paint it. I'll just paint it and put a sticker over this. It'd be fine. Problem solved. Right, let me... Oh, hello. That's not what I wanted. Do you know what? That is so similar to the way I edited last time. And I think I still love it. Oh, I do kind of like that vibe, though. Oh, and that vibe. Feeling all the vibes. Every single vibe. I kind of like the sky in that one. Get to 1k subs. Get to 1k subs and I'll print you a plaque. Ah, oh, Jono, we are. Hang on. Let me please hold. That would be a sick replacement for that, by the way. I'd have to move that up because otherwise, you know what my brain's like. It would hang down here and then that would shut me down. But I can move that up. I'll survive. What are we on? What are we on? We're 40 away. Okay, if everyone could just get like all of their family members to subscribe, that would be sick. Thank you very much. And then if you should go all watch all my videos all the time, that'd be great. And then I can do more just YouTube. Hang on. Okay, Paul, I saw your message. Let me just back up to Frank. There are so many awesome natural events in the forest to look forward to. The newborns next month, Pebble Headwinds September, punished with 300 pigs being let loose to eat the acorns. What? I've not heard that at all, and kind of feel like I need to see that. I'm going to go on YouTube after being on YouTube and check that out. Part 2, that are poisonous to the horses and cows when rotting, which is okay, cool. That's amazing. I love that they're just like, let's let all the pigs out. They'll eat the things that are poisonous for the cows and deers. So the cows and horses. And then, yeah, rutting, obviously. How did I get that grid when leveling the photo? In here. So it's if you go to this crop overlay, you want to change it to thirds. So I'm guessing you probably have this at the moment. But if you go to thirds, it's the like the rule of thirds line. And then you highlight over it, it'll give you that. There's a whole bunch of options here, to be honest with you. I know people that use this, and it breaks my brain. The golden ratio. The golden ratio is Jesus Christ. The golden ratio is like effectively just the rule of thirds grid, but like in. But yeah, also Paul, if you have any other random like Lightroom questions while we're live, like just give me a shout, man. Like if I can give you the answer, I'm gonna give you the answer. Okay. Let's go fly a kite. Okay. Right, let's pick a starting point. Let's find a place we want to jump in. So like maybe this black and white would be sick. I'll give you a golden ratio. Oh, you know where I live, baby. Come on round. It would be really weird if you just turned up. So I'd be like, Jono's here? I'd be like, yeah, he's here to give me a golden ratio. I feel like the sky is too nice here for me to black and white it. But also I think it kind of look. Got to get out. Have fun. Love you. Love you. Bye, Jono. Bye, babes. Speak to you soon, babes. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Hopefully he's not here. Don't tell him I said that. Okay. So, I kind of do like the black and white. Like, just felt like there's so many textures. Like, this is a different texture to this. This is a different texture to that. That's a different texture to that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know where I want to go. But then another part of me is like, well, I think this is the way. I think we start there. I normally don't love an orange and teal setup, but I kind of do on this one, you know? I kind of do. Do you know how cheeky I'm going to be right now? I'm going to text my girlfriend to bring snacks up to me. So let's see if that helps. Right, let's look. May time last year, I found a horse foal that I unknowingly documented its growth for 8 months. Even named him as he lived in Stony Cross. We called him Eastwood. Do you know what? I swear we had this conversation about Flint Eastwood on Twitch. That rings a strong bell for me. I'm like 95% sure. A lemon. What snack do I want? A lemon sorry. Boom. Okay. I wonder if she will. I don't know. You know what? Do I want a drink? Do Do you know what? I'll tell you what. Give me 30 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna really quickly grab a snack, grab a drink, and I'll be right back. If you got any questions about what we're doing, you laughed at me then too. Hey, okay. I was laughing with you, not at you. With you. Yeah. If you've got any questions about what we're doing, and also Paul, if you've got any questions about Lightroom in general, fire them at me. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We back again. So, Frank, talk to me. Your YouTube channel. What are you thinking? What's the plan? And if you're thinking you're not too sure, do it. It's so good. Just gonna eat a little snack. What is happening here? Okay. This is good. Okay. Cool. Look at that. Bam. I'm thinking dual stream, but looking to set up for creative communities. Yeah. So, when you say creative communities, do you mean like in like on Twitch, everyone was just like, people on Twitch would be like, be part of our community, do this, do that, like there was a lot of people, like, I know you knew Maple and that lot all had their own like clique of stuff on Twitch. Do you mean like that for creative communities? Because I thought about going and doing stuff with them before, and went against it in the end, I think. I click this. Hello. There you go. Oh, I can just do it anytime. Wonderful. All right. Sorry, ignore me. I didn't mean. Just trying to check a thing, and at the same time, I'm just being silly. That. Cool. Right. Cool. Yeah. Actually, it's a long story. One I can share over stream. Yeah, please do, man. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear. But yeah, okay. So you're thinking keep streaming, but just stream YouTube. Yeah, no, yeah. Don't be the click, man. I remember. This would be a really awkward time for anyone else from my Twitch days to pop back up. But I remember when I kind of got like gathered in by that lot, which was great because as you know, like I got to affiliate level like quick. Like it was like 2 weeks or something. It was ridiculous. But it was definitely a pain because then it was just like, oh, come join this, come join this, come do this, and I was just like, no, I just want to like occasionally stream. Like YouTube's my thing, like it's my bread and butter. It's like the thing I enjoy doing. I like making the videos and stuff. So it just felt very, I don't know, just felt almost like I owed it to some people to like join their little cliques, and I didn't really want that. I'm gonna give up your affiliate. The thing is, I'm gonna keep my Twitch, but only because I might occasionally game. I don't know. I might get, to be fair, actually thinking about it, like I might get rid of it. Now that like I know this setup works for me, like I might actually just get rid of it. Because like, don't get me wrong, like I'd love to like cash out. I've got like nearly the net, like I've got nearly cut off money again in Twitch. So like I might keep affiliate and get like a bunch of friends to just like go on there and sub with like Prime subs, just like a bunch of times, and then I can just cash out, because otherwise it feels weird that I'll like have nearly the money that I need to cash out in there and then like not be able to just cash out. So yeah, I might do that first and then get out. But yeah, come stream over here, man. We could do some streaming together. That'd be sick. Oh. Also, and like genuinely, I think like one of the things that's quite nice for me now is like I enjoyed the streaming, and it felt, I don't know, it just felt weird. Like it felt weird streaming on Twitch when my goal is to be monetized on YouTube. Because if I can do that, then like it just means that I can invest more money back into the channel and like get more cameras. And when people were like, oh, I'd love you to do a review on this camera, I can just be like, cool, let me go get that camera. Like let me go take the photo, like go and review the things that you guys want to see. Whereas at the moment I am doing it to a point, but like obviously there's a limit of what I can do because it's all money in and no money out. So it just feels weird to maybe like stream anywhere else, I guess, other than here, because this counts towards my watch time, and that's a thing that actually, you know, shouldn't have to matter, but it does. I made a wrong decision by giving it up, but I was so disillusioned by the creative communities I wanted out lately. Fair. I mean, if you've bailed now on, like, if you've given up Twitch affiliate, like, maybe just get out. Just get out now. Like, come over, hit up over here, set up your stuff on here instead. It'd be great. You should do it. Yeah, I'm just like looking on my thing. Yeah, it's still on there. Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't like, because I think I wouldn't do a live here where I like played a game. I don't think, but like there's some photography games coming out, and so I think maybe they'd be fun to play. Oh god, smash my new bottle. Right, let's play around with this one. Okay, this is where we were. This is where we are. Okay, so I think if we can so what YouTube do is the monetization goal achievable? Yeah, 100%, man. So let me edit and chat. So for you to have like memberships available, you need 500 subs, which obviously I'm at, and then you need 3,000 watch hours, which I'm not quite at. I'm close, but I'm not quite. And so I basically, you know, if everyone that was subbed to me just want to watch all my videos back to back, that would be fantastic. But realistically, like, I'm close, it's coming along, so that would be cool. And then you can get memberships, and like I'll set up memberships. I'm not expecting at all for anyone to pay for memberships. Like, it's like I'm not disillusioned or big-headed and thinking like, oh, the moment I get it, it's gonna happen. But it'll be cool to have it. It'd be cool to like be that first level of like YouTube partnership. Like, it's just kind of like it'll feel like a pat on the back. Be like, I've worked hard on my channel. Like, I've got a place. You know, I've done a thing. Like, it's like tangible proof that like I've done something with the channel. And then the next move is to the next move is 1,000 subs, which I'm like 40 away from, and 4,000. So yeah, that's like the next goal. The next goal is like the 1,000 subs. I didn't think I'd get 1,000 subs before I got my watch time. That was pretty weird. I'm not mad about it though. I love it. Like, I got like 700, nearly 800 subs like last year. So that's crazy. I literally, when I started the channel, I was like, I'm going to do one solid year of it. And if I get to like 250 subs, it means that the channel's okay and I'll just keep going. And then I did like over 3 times what I would have been happy with. So that was great. Put them in a playlist, play them one after the other. Hey, if you want to go through the playlist on my channel and hit play and watch them all, I'm not going to say no. But I can't do that because I think YouTube will notice the like IPs that I am constantly logged in on, and the other account that I have. They might have a slight problem with that. Okay, so I think it's a weird one, right? Because there is detail. It's grainy, but there is detail on these people. And I kind of want to bring it up a little bit so that you can slightly see what's going on with them. You know, like, I think the last time I did it, I just did this, and I fully just made them like silhouettes, which is cool, but I think realistically, I want to bring this up a little bit. Let me just have a little zoomy zoom. And then go. I'll bring this up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I. So this photo here was taken from was taken on my old like Canon PowerShot G9, which I love as a camera. I say that like it's not currently being sold, because I've replaced it with a different Canon PowerShot for a different for an everyday carry camera. Right. Oh man, I've tried using Classic, and when I first ever tried using it, I used this like the very first time ever, and I just got used to this, and then I tried going over to Classic, and I was like, why? You know, like I'm used to this, I use this now, I'm comfortable with it, like why? Actually that's a lie, I used Classic for a little while when I did promotion with Dehancer, the film emulation company, because that plugin obviously only works with Classic, so I had to use it and get used to it then for that like video. But otherwise, no. Otherwise, no. It's a no from me. Are you also a non-Classic man, Frank? That's a weird statement outside of this area, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can't see. The way I see it is just like there's not anything that I'm aware of that I can do in Classic that's so much better for me that I have to use it. You know? This is just easy to use. I can edit anywhere I want. All the same images, which I do a lot. Like, you know, when I'm filming travel videos and stuff, like I take a tablet or a laptop with me, and I'm editing photos by the pool, because it means that when I come back and I go to put a video together, or like normally there's 2 videos from when I travel. There'll be like one for a vlog style thing, and then there'll be one that's like a just like a photography style video. Like it just means I've got less to do when I get back. Ooh. Yeah, I've heard it looks a lot like Capture One. I've seen Capture One like briefly, but I've never used it. Right, what do we want to do with this guy? Part of me like wants to. I can't do it to it. I'm gonna go this way very slightly, and I might bring the highlights like down a bit. And then I might bring the saturation up a little bit. Bam. Okay, what do I want to have a play around with? I want to do more streety stuff. We've played around with that. Maybe this one. I really did enjoy when I took this shot. I quite like it. I quite liked this one, but like when I took it, I don't know how much I love it now. Maybe we'll play around with this one. I might bring this in. I prefer that. I prefer this. Okay. Is that my power or the thing? No, that's fine. We'll do that. Lovely. Lovely. It's been some time since I... It's so weird, like, how long it's been since I streamed last. I just keep thinking, like, I'm trying to figure out when it was, like, the last time that I was doing anything like this. There you go. There we go, it's better. Okay, cool. Right, all people. Let's get all the people. I'm doxing myself. I am not, I don't think, crazy far from you. So these photos are in Brighton, and I'm, without saying in which direction, I'm about 20 to 25 minutes away. Like 20 to 25 minutes on the train, about half an hour drive. So not like a crazy amount away. Imagine I just said, like, I'm in Spain. Just like, yep, no, it doesn't make any sense as to why I'd be here, but I am. Let's... excuse me, sir. Bruh. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always like, you saying about doxing yourself. I always get like concerned when I'm like filming a video just like in my house, and then I think to myself like, hang on, was there anything on the side, like any post or anything? I have to like really think to myself like, no, there wasn't. You're okay. Calm down. Everything's fine. Right, let's get rid of... Bruh, what? No, clearly I didn't do that. Come on. Come on. Ah, Lightroom. Why do you hate me? Let's try this again. Right. Brush. Thank you. Oh, it's freezing. Nice. I was thinking, I've been asked to do some images for a coffee trailer business in the New Forest. I could drop my name in to see if they want any slow-mo promo. I tried to say slow-mo promo videos for socials, and my brain just shut down. I could not human. I've been asked to do some images for a coffee trailer business in the New Forest. I could drop your name in, and I could drop your name to see if they want any slow-mo promo for socials. Yeah, let's chat about that out of here. I've actually just been asked by a marketing firm in the town I live in to do some stuff, so that'll be fun. I've shot events and stuff before, but it'd be fun to have a little laugh. I think taking photos for a coffee trailer business like in New Forest would be so cool. Like, especially some like early morning, like it's what, blue hour technically, isn't it? Like when they're setting up and stuff like that, like, or getting long shadows in the afternoon with just like a golden shot running through one of the roads. Oh, it'd be delightful. Right, let's have a little look. Hello, you can come in. You're safe. Just got a visitor. How's it going? Good. Okay, cool. They have a Labradoodle too that loves. That's. I mean, just do the shoot, Frank, just so that you can hang out with a Labradoodle. Either way, free coffee and a Labradoodle. That's my price. Not to steal the Labradoodle, but yeah. Let me just message this person. Bam. Perfect. Boom. Yeah, I've actually got like a proper setup for doing video stuff now as well. So I just upgraded. Oh, first of all, I got this because, I mean, I don't know if you know, but for Adam, who may still be in the chat but was in the chat earlier, I like do a lot of his videography for like live events, and then that's like a lot of ghost hunt style stuff, so I wanted better for that. And then I've upgraded from my A7 to the A7 III. So now my run and gun hybrid setup is beautiful. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to doing a bit more videography stuff. I'm going to go to there's a photography show in London in a couple of weeks time, which is going to be so sick. And I'm going there with a man with the same last name as you, and a friend of mine as well. And I'm going to vlog that whole thing. And I was originally going to use my ZV-E10, but now that I've got this new body, it's just so much better with like the 5-axis IBIS and stuff like that. Like I can't go wrong with it. I'm doing the trailer shoot to lead the doodle shoot. Can't go wrong with a cheeky little doodle shoot. Right, before I do anything, I want to get like a base of how I want to start this. I might try and find the original. I don't know them. Hopefully they don't know me. Nah, very different parts of the world. The actual funniest thing is when we first spoke on Twitch, Joe, who is the other Mead, said, I'm going to join your Twitch later, and then he did, but like you two missed each other, and when you first joined I didn't see the F, and I was like, is that Joe? Like, and then I had to really pay attention to it, and I was like, oh no, F, and I was like, that's not Joe, either that or like his name isn't Joe and he's just lied to me. I do know him from the internet, so he could have just lied. Bam. Also, on a completely different note, look how cool this is. I have a box. The box isn't the cool part. But I picked up like a couple of old cameras the other day, and they shoot 120 film, and I literally cannot wait for. I want like they're both 200 ISO, but I've got a Harman Phoenix, and just some standard Kodak Gold, and I literally cannot wait for spring to hit. I'm gonna go shoot around like this older like National Trust building on this camera from 1954, I think, so that'd be sick. Hello, Joe, is the reference I think you're going for. Great reference. Now it's going to be in my head for some time, so thank you very much for that. I'm thinking I might go with that one. Oh, I do no, I do quite like that one as well. But you know what, I do think it's that one. Nailed it. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's a good way. It's a good way to end my day, just nailing a Simpsons impersonation. Okay, I've already done that. Good. Oh my lord. Right. The Treehouse Horrors eps were so good, man. I loved them. Right. I want to have a little play around here. Ooh. So what have you been shooting recently, Frank? Other than a Labradoodle or soon to be a Labradoodle and a trailer. You got out and shot much? Obviously, I know with everything that's going on, the answer might be no, which is fair enough. Hopefully, because for me especially, like if I've got some stuff going on, it's so nice to just be able to get out, headphones in, and just take some photos. Oh, so much nicer. So much nicer. I quite like. I just noticed kind of on the boat in the background. I might like remove some some of the like cloud like in the sky. I've noticed this a lot recently with some of the stuff I'm doing. Like I used to be like, okay, cool, the sky looks cool, let me dehaze it slightly so you can see more. And now I'm kind of like, the sky isn't what I like. I don't want you looking at the sky. Like that's not what you're meant to be looking at in this photo. So let's just like bring the dehaze down. Clarity not too bad. Texture not too bad. Just bring the dehaze down. I just think like that's it standard. And that's it now, and I think it just makes you know what you're meant to be looking at. Next is Bluebells and a mother and daughter Mother's Day shoot with 4 generations of the same family. Oh, that'd be sick, man. That'd be awesome. I was going to go out and take photos today, and it told me it was going to rain, so I was like, maybe I won't then. And then it didn't rain, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, that makes me a little sad. And then now, no, my luck, I'll be caught up. I'm like on call all weekend. No, my luck, I'll get caught up doing bloody work stuff all weekend. Bring these highlights up a little bit. I love the highlights in her hair and on his arm. Bring this up like a little bit, I think. It's really nice. I see photos like this now, and I'm like, I love that I took this photo. And I'm like not mad about my positioning, but I just wish that I'd like taken it better. For lack of better ways of putting that, I think. We had about 6 spots of rain in the forest today. That's I think actually more than we got. We were scheduled to. Oh, let me just lay back. It's better. I'm basically not on camera now. I'm still here. Look. I think we were scheduled to get like quite a bit. And it didn't happen. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check the old forecast. I'm pretty sure we are meant to be in for a proper chunk of rain tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be raining from 3 o'clock all the way through till the end of the day for us. Wonderful. Just wonderful. I'm like, I've got so many things that like, I've got so many videos planned and I really want to get out and do them. But like some of them like rely on some better weather. Just yeah, I feel like it's weird. Like normally I've got like stuff I can edit, and like I'm gonna be editing for Adam tomorrow. But like I don't know, like normally I've got so much on, and now I don't. So I was like, I feel like I've got time, you know. I know exactly what you mean. If I were to look at an image of mine and pretend it's someone else's, I like it, but otherwise I hate them. Yeah, it's weird. Like I think one of the things you kind of get used to when you what was it I heard the other day? I was watching a video by James Popsis, and he literally was like, signs that you're a better photographer than you think you are, and one of them was that you critique your images like regularly, and the other one is that like occasionally you love an image, and I feel like I really sit in that like little nichey bit, because I critique the crap out of most of my stuff most of the time, and then occasionally I will like see a photo that I've taken, like for example this photo here. When I took this photo, I don't know if it's loading properly or whatever, but when I took this one here, I knew it was going to be, I knew what I wanted when I waited. I was waiting on like this top of the hill for a bit, and I like knew exactly the photo I wanted, and I shot it so many times with cars and one person and two people and then a big group of people, and like I was like, no, I want like 2 or 3 people for sure. And then I finally got them, and they were from 2 separate groups of people, and they just crossed at exactly the right kind of spread out I wanted. And I was like, this is going to be a black and white image for sure. And yeah, like it was one of those things where I took it and I was just like, that's gonna bang. Like it looked like this when I took it, but I was like, in my head I was like, I know what I want. And so I had changed it to this, and I was like, it's just it. I think I could edit it better. I think I'll play around with it more, but like I got it and I was like, I love this. It was the same with, do you know, that trip actually was one of the first trips I've gone on. I've come back and been like, these bang. I got this photo, which was one of the first like shots in oh, you know what, I might quickly change something. Yeah, it was one of the first like sunset shots that I took that I'm like actually happy with. And then I actually think I did much here. I might bring the dehaze down a bit and then like drop the highlights. Oh god, not that many. It's a weird one because I like the sky here. Like it looks really cool. But I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, and then this one here was probably another one, and this one was weird because I took this on my phone. Leave it alone, it's awesome. Thanks, man. Oh, we lagged. Not loving that. It's taking a long time to come back up. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Why is it taking so long to load this? Okay, that's weird. Just gonna sit still for a second and see if I come back. Okay, I think I'm back. Leave it alone, it's awesome. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. I also love this photo. This is a photo I actually took on my phone. Obviously on a plane. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. I wasn't expecting to get this out of that, so that was a nice time. Get scared for saying that to hold the stream together. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My Lightroom like crapped itself, so that wasn't ideal. All right, back out here. Let's have a little play around with this again. Oh, hello. Why you always gotta load that side? YouTube's mad at me. YouTube sent me a message to complain that it wasn't getting smooth streaming. I'm like, yeah, I know that now. It's okay. It's okay. We fixed it now. Everything's okay. Bam. I need to upgrade. I might get a full desktop setup, to be fair, but who knows? Oh my god, it's 10 to midnight. God damn. I might call it. This was meant to just be like a quick test stream. Just to see how it works and what works. And just ended up being here for 2 hours. So that's fun. That sounded really sarky. I did actually meet that. Actually was fun. It's not a fake fun. I might pick this stream up. Your catalog is banging after banging after banging. I appreciate that, man. These are like all old photos as well. Like these are things that I took like just after getting a camera. Hopefully I got better. I'll try and show you. I mean, you've probably seen some of them on Insta anyway, but like some of the stuff that I'm like real happy with recently, things like these shots. Maybe this one more. Oh no, are we gonna lag? No, we're fine. Like this shot here, I really like. I quite like these shots here. I quite like this one. And then this one here I really like, but it's because it shocked me. This one here was taken on the little camp snap cameras. Do you know, like this camera here? Like this little camera. It's like 50-60 pounds. It's like plasticky as hell, with no screen or anything on the back, like, and it literally is full auto. And I did a video on it. That was quite fun. Also, this is my newest. This is my everyday carry camera now. It's a Canon PowerShot S95. It's got a grip added onto it that is made for the RX 100s, because otherwise it's perfectly flat, and just that little extra grip is just so nice. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it shoots in RAW. Can't really go wrong with that. Shoots RAW. So it's a smaller sensor, but for something that like literally fits in your pocket always, cannot go wrong. That's what stopped me carrying cameras all the time, because I didn't have anything just went in any pocket. So there'll be a video about that, but I cannot wait. I got like 4 cameras that I need to review that I just have sitting around currently, and 3 rolls of film that I need to go through. Madness. Right. I might pick this stream up tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on how I feel. But it's been fun. Like, I haven't, as you know, Frank, I haven't streamed in ages. It's been quite fun. Got 1, 2. I kind of want to finish doing all of these, I guess. So yeah, I might pick it up tomorrow. But I don't know. I think I'll stay on for a little bit longer, and then I'll crack on from there. I just get really, so what happens when I like re-edit my old stuff, like I get like really, I don't know, like for lack of better words, like ADHD about it. So like I'll be doing a photo and I'm like, oh, actually, like I forgot to like do this thing on this one, and I'll come over here and I'll start doing something on this one, and I'll be like, oh, actually I didn't, and then I'll jump around a lot. And realistically, I should just start at one end and work through to the other, and I never do it. Frank, I have a bucket list shot. I want a proposal in the snow under. Oh, dude, that would be so good. You say that, a dream of mine, and like I normally have a camera when we go out anyway, but a dream of mine is just to be able to be out somewhere and I have like my 70 to 300mm lens on me or something, and I just see someone about to propose and the girl hasn't noticed yet, and I just love to whip round as fast as possible and just like crack out some shots for them, and then just run over and be like, this is my Instagram, drop me a message, I'll send you everything, like for free, don't worry about it. Oh, Valentin, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for coming over. How you doing? As the stream name would suggest, I'm re-editing some old photos. This is like a little test stream. I haven't actually ever streamed on YouTube before, so this is fun. See, Frank, you know it. Like, how good would that be? Like, I'd love to do it. I'd love that so much. And what really killed me is I went to somewhere, I want to say Cyprus, and some people that we were away with got engaged. Well, loosely away with. They were part of the same group that we were out there for. And they got engaged, and I had a proper camera on me, and they got engaged when I wasn't around, and I was just like, I wish they had just told me, and I would have absolutely just like hidden somewhere and got photos, and I would have just gone back, laid by the pool, had a beer, and just edited them and loved life. It'd have been so good. Valentin, how you doing, man? How's your day going? Or gone, I guess, because it's 5 to midnight. Oh, you've responded. Pretty well. I don't sleep and decided to visit your stream for a few minutes. I appreciate that, man. As you can tell by the fact that I'm streaming, I also don't sleep great. Not at normal adult times, anyway. Do you know what? I'm gonna play around with this one, right? Because this is not a great photo. Like, let's put it out there right away. It's not a great photo. But I edited it the first time and was like, I can do better. Like, I can do better than this. And then, so yeah, I want to do better with it. I just don't know what I want to do with it, you know? But it's images like this, I think, can't be 100%. It's images like this, I think if you can figure out like what you want to do with them, it makes you a better editor. Because I'm looking at this being like, but like if I had to edit this for a job or something like that, like I know. By the way, I know this photo was taken in Camden, but I don't know where it exactly is. I mean, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. It's taken in the market. I don't know if you like. I was saying earlier. This photo here, like I was so like at the behind here. That is like where it has like a corner like this, and I was stood like here, and I was looking this way, and then my partner Sarah was just tapped me on the shoulder. She was like, "Look this way," and I turned around, and everyone just went into shops except for this woman. And I just like fired a bunch of photos off, being like, "Please, because we're adults and we can sleep when we die." Yeah, I mean, I'm back on call for my actual job in 9 hours time, so I should probably sleep at some point rather than die. How you doing instead? You all good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you. Thought I'd come on here, test it out. As Frank knows, because we used to speak on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch all the time, doing stuff like this. And I want to work out ways I can do like live streams out and about, like when I'm out taking photography, taking photos in London and stuff like that. So I thought, let's do a couple of test streams, see how it goes. I think like I might pick this stream up again a bit more tomorrow evening, or tomorrow afternoon, see how it is. Next time, so nice. Next time I go to Canada, yeah, it's so go into the market, and then like I think they have like do you know what? I'm gonna help you out right now. We're gonna find it. Hang on. Camden Market. Is it called the? I think it's called like the horse something. Horse tunnel market. Yeah. So go to Camden Market and look out for the horse tunnel market. And yeah. It's in there. Go to the horse tunnel market in Camden Market, and you'll find the umbrellas in and around that mess of everything. And yeah, get the photos, man. Hopefully one day we'll be able to actually shoot in London as well together. That'd be sick. I don't know what I want to do. I love how, oh, maybe this. I love the pop of like the scarf. Oh, that's a little. Maybe I prefer this one. Maybe this is our starting point. Maybe. I remember I took this on my little PowerShot G9 as well, and I remember being like, I don't think this is great, but let's see. And then yeah, as I say, like I don't think it's a great photo, but I'd like to edit it to a point where I'm like happy with it, you know. Yeah, of course, man. I remember I said in the group, I don't know if you saw it, but like there's that photography thing happening on the 8th of March. So like if anyone's around for that, that'd be cool. I'll be shooting a vlog there, a photography video. I'm going with a couple of other photographers I know that aren't in that group. One of which works with like a few of the models that I think are working the show. So it should be a good day, and then we're just going to go out and shoot some street photography in the evening. Go test out my new camera body, as you do. You know what, I'm not going to play around with this one right now, because if I play around with this one right now, I will wake up in the morning and look at it and be like, bruh, midnight was not the time you should have been editing that photo. I need to get back and shoot here actually as well. I love Japanese style things. This little tea house in the middle of a lake is so pretty. What's the event and where was it? It's I'll show you, hang on. Let me grab the details. Oh, hello, please. So it's normally always in Birmingham, and they're doing it for the first time in. Here you go, bam! They're doing it for the first time in London. So it's a bunch of like talks from photographers. There's a creators corner where there's like models working there, and like other things you can like, oh hello, take photos of and stuff like that. Analog Wonderland. Oh, I didn't know they were going to be there. Okay, Analog Wonderland are who I literally just bought this film from, so that's cool. There's a bunch of like photographers going there. I really want to watch That Just Disappeared, but Tamara Gabriel, I want to see her speak. I think she's speaking on the Saturday. But yeah, so on the Saturday, is it the 8th? Is the Saturday the 8th? Bruh, who even knows? Saturday, yeah. So on the 8th, there's a YouTube creating a rewarding channel thing. I'm probably going to watch that just because why not? I think I'm missing the Tamara one. The don't know if she's doing it on the day that I'm there. But yeah, it's like £18, and there's like a 20% off code at the moment. But yeah, you can go try out all the latest stuff. Obviously, buy it if you want to buy it. This little Alfie camera. I spoke a little bit on TikTok to the guys that made it, and I'm 100% want to try that out. And I'm gonna say that I won't buy it, but that's probably a lie. Maybe we'll take a few people from our group already. I probably mentioned it like a couple of weeks back. I think it was around the time that I booked it. And I booked it towards the end of Jan, so maybe like a month ago. Paul, London's a bit far for me. Oh, whereabouts are you? Without as we say, doxing yourself. Whereabouts are you, man? But yeah, it should be a good event, to be fair. Is the event location confirmed already? If it's London, I think that I'm coming. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's in Excel. It's literally in. It's 2 weeks, technically now yesterday. So yeah, it's 100% already happening in the Excel. If you buy a ticket, you can go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. I think it's those 4 days. But I'm going to go on the Saturday. It should be the busiest. It should be the most fun day. Oh yeah, that's quite far for you, man. That is quite far. To be fair, if I was going to go from Newcastle to London, I think I wouldn't drive. I think I'd get the train, but that's only because the trains pull up straight outside the XL Centre. Whereas parking in the XL Centre is less fun. You know what? I kind of like that can go. I like the browns in these ones. Kind of like this one. I've got people from all over the country in the chat. It's quite nice actually. It's weird. Like when I streamed on Twitch, like a lot of people that I'd have come in would like be not from the UK, which was cool. But like, it's quite fun like hearing about like photography from different parts of like the country I'm in that I can like just travel to much easier. So I'm just going on the Saturday. To be fair, if I meet up with people, it'll probably be like, if you go with other people, I'd probably like meet up with you every now and then, only because I'm going with a small group of people already, and they're going to be like mic'd up and stuff for the video, so it'll be kind of a case of like hanging out with like as many people as I physically can in like one day. There's some people that they want to meet up with while we're there, and we'll like see them for a bit and then we'll leave, and then if you guys are up there, like I'll come meet up with you guys for a bit and then I'll leave. Like it's going to be very much like a kind of day of like I'm with like 2 or 3 people and we just keep meeting different groups, because one of the guys I'm going with lives just around the corner from me, so we're going to head up together. And then my other mate who's coming, he lives in Cambridge, so he's coming from the other end and we're going to just meet there. But it'd be good. It'd be cool to at least like bump into and say hi to and chat to a few people, you know. I want to get this. One of the things I love about this photo is like this strip of water here where the wind wasn't being blown and every other part of the lake is. I just love that it like gives you this like distinct line, you know. Come on, finish detecting, please. No, you did a good job. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, if you're going, like, let me know. If anyone else from the chat's going as well, it'd be cool. It'd be nice to like put a face to and meet some of the people that we're in the chat with. That's actually worse. Let's just get rid of that. My keyboard was not on. Good. Let's try that again. Cool. Right. No. Don't get rid of all of it. Thank you. Why you do this to me? I'm very quickly now. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. I'm gonna head soon as well. I think I'm feeling the same. Yeah, give me a shout. We'll chat, and yeah, if you start streaming and stuff, let me know if you start doing stuff on YouTube, even if it's just streaming. Like, I'll be there. It'd be cool to come in and watch, man. Get back involved again. It'd be nice. Thanks for coming around, man. Good to see. That's okay. We can meet at the pub after. Yeah, to be fair, our plan afterwards is go to the pub and then head out and just do some like night shots around London for a bit. Like, it'll be one of those things that probably won't be like crazy amounts after, but that's only because we're gonna head in probably for like the opening of the event, so we get like the whole day, and then by the time we leave, like, it'll be one of those things like I would have been filming all day and walking around all day, and then I'll stop, have some dinner, have a beer or two, go out and take some photos, and like not film it. It'll just be like a chill, like, go out and enjoy the evening kind of thing. And then yeah, I think I'll I mean, I say this now, I'll probably end up having like a rush of energy just spending all day like chatting to people and stuff, so I'll probably end up being out forever. But no, I think what I'll probably end up doing is leaving and being like, my feet hurt now, I've been stood on them for many an hour. I'm very much hoping that I don't spend loads of money on camera gear. But I cannot promise myself that, because I know what I'm like. Oh, pardon me. Okay, right. It is gone midnight. I'm a sleepy boy. I do want to re-edit all the rest of these, but I think I'm going to pick this stream up tomorrow or in the week. I want to start streaming like once or twice a week again. Even if it's only like an hour or two at a time. It's been fun. I like had a bunch of people like come in and out that I haven't spoken to in a while. Good to catch up with Frank. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. You guys have a good evening. Can you send me the link to the event? Oh, here you go. I'll just fire the link in here now, man. Ooh. Bear with me. I'll drop you the link in here, man. Boom. There you go. That's the show, man. Have a little look at it. See what you think. Yeah, it's hard to keep up in that group chat sometimes, isn't it? Like, sometimes you'll be you'll be trying to keep up and someone new gets added and then there's like 9 million messages and you're like, cool, this is a little bit of a tough time. But yeah, that's the event. It should be good. It should be a good event, to be fair. As I say, normally they only have been doing it in like Birmingham. And so, to be fair for you, Paul, like, if they do that next year, you'll be sorted. Like, that'd be pretty good for you. But I'll tell you what, actually, like, one thing I will say is one of the things that did make me laugh is people were so angry from like up north that it had come down here, and it made me laugh so much. They were like, no, I don't really fancy getting mugged actually, so I probably will just leave that one. I'm like, I mean, come on, like, I know London has some problems, but I walk around with like 1,200, 1,300 pounds worth of camera in my hand on just a wrist strap, and I've never had a problem. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of phone stuff because everyone's just like looking at their phones. They're really easy to mug. I say that like I'm one of the people mugging for legal reasons. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. There we go. It's like making sure that actually was like pulling through. But yeah, check out that link. Let me know if you drop me a message and let me know if you or any one of the guys are going. It would be cool to put a physical face to an Instagram handle. Do you know what? I think I just like it as it is. I think it can stay as it was. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. Well, sick. Yeah, let me know if you do, and then try and at least catch you for a bit while I'm there. That'd be cool. I'm hoping to actually my main goal while I'm there is I really wanna be able to meet a bunch of other people that do YouTube in the area, because I know one person or two people, and YouTube's a lonely place otherwise. It's a great opportunity for me to experience something. Exactly, yeah, 100%, man. 100%. For me, it's I get to meet a bunch of photographers, have a good time, hopefully just be inspired by people and learn as much as physically possible. But then also, yeah, it's if I get the opportunity to network, I'm gonna network my little white ass off. Do you know what I mean? Why wouldn't I? Be crazy not to. Okay, what do I want to do here? Who am I and what am I doing? That is the wrong thing. I wanted to be here. There we go, that makes more sense because I have been here. Right, I'm going to bring this highlight down. It's blowing out my water. I'm also going to pull that through, bring it back here. You know, you just don't know what you want to do. I think I've got to 2.5 hours into a stream and it'd be 1:15 midnight and my brain's a bit maybe you should sleep rather than try and edit images from 2 years ago. That's crazy. Why would I do that? Why would I sleep when I could edit videos, edit photos? It's probably because I have to do a bunch of editing tomorrow. As I said, this was just meant to be a test stream. A quick half-an-hour test stream, make sure everything runs okay. And we've done a bit more than half an hour. Just a scooch. See what might be cool here actually is if we can bring the greens back in so it's not all brown. That would be cool. I actually do prefer that. Right, okay. I said it, but I mean it this time. I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. It was good to speak to people. It was good to catch up with Frank. It was good to actually speak to you, Paul. And always, it's good to speak to you, Valentin. So yeah, I'm gonna bounce. I will start streaming here more often, for sure. And as I said, I'm going to try and find out a way to do some. Streaming out and about. So, back to work. Well, what are you doing working at this time of night, mate? It's midnight. What are you doing? That's wild. But yeah, thank you very much for popping into the stream. I'm going to do this more often. I'm going to do some outside world stuff. And yes, you're right, Valentin. I need to continue this edit. I'll pick it back up in the next one. But yeah, I'm gonna bounce. See you well, everyone. A good bye.